Hi, I'm Dave, your farmer from Wrong Direction Farm. Today I wanted to talk to you about the four-wheeler we use for a lot of our grazing management. Recently, several people have stopped by the farm and asked me about the customizations we've made for this machine. And so I thought maybe some other folks would be interested in hearing why we've done what we've done with this four-wheeler. As you know, we manage the cattle and the poultry rotationally on the farm, so they're never in the same place for an extended period of time. We're always moving them along, and that keeps the chickens, the turkeys, the cattle on fresh grass so that they're able to get the best nutrition from it. So whenever we're thinking about the infrastructure on the farm, we need to keep it mobile and portable, and the four-wheeler is a way we can do that. So one aspect that gets people's attention most often is this guard in the front. Some people were wondering if it's used to push cattle out of the way, but actually it's for running over fences. So because we're moving the cattle from pasture to pasture, it's not always convenient to move them through gateways. We're stringing temporary fences up, and this allows us to ride right over the fence. Our old four-wheeler had a fence guard built out of electrical conduit, but it proved too light, and after a few years it was really banged up. So this one I built out of a heavier gauge steel. You can see down here I've created a bit of a guard for the front so that any sticks that we might run over don't come up and poke at the innards of the machine. This really improves our efficiency whenever we're moving the cattle from place to place around the farm. We don't need to go and open a gate. We can just run right over the fence. The other customizations are a little more prosaic. We've added a toolbox on the front. In the toolbox, we keep a bunch of things we'll need around the farm, electric fence tester, jumper cables. We have a bunch of similar sets of tools we have in several spots on the farm. I just bought a bunch of cheap hand tools so we can do basic repairs without getting out the whole tool chest. Hammer, screwdrivers, pliers, a few cutters. We keep some hose fittings for garden hose repair, some grass seed. If ever the cattle scuff up a bunch of ground and leave some mud behind, we just throw down some grass seed. And we keep some grooming tools and leashes for the livestock guardian dogs in case we need to walk them from one pasture to another, or clip their nails, or get some burrs out of their coats. And then on the back, I've built a toolbox. This open box holds all of our step-in portable fence posts. And our spring gates. We've got a few odds and ends of water fittings that need to get put away, but they're just kicking around back here. It's also big enough that if we need to, we can throw a few bags of salt in here for the cattle. On the back, I've placed a piece of strut, and this allows us to carry our portable fence reels. They just hook on like that, and they drag behind. We found that as long as we have the reels wound up enough, they don't really catch on things. If the reels aren't locked, though, these can pay out behind us and make a big mess. So we just need to make sure that we've locked the reels in place so we don't lose the spool in the grass behind us. One other feature I built in are these pipes on the end. And we don't use these very often, but they can be convenient when we're unspooling a lot of wire on foot. I just unlock the reel, and I can just walk out with it as far as I need to. So that's how we set up our four-wheeler to help with the rotational grazing tasks around the farm. Thanks for watching.